Rant and Rave, here we go. Let's talk football. First, look back on the Super Bowl. The big question is, did Kyle Shanahan finally learn his lesson from what happened the other day?
I don't think he has, because he still was standing by his decision to do what he did and thought it was the right call. I mean, whatever. I guess you can stand by that if you want, but we've seen it play out both times, how it's gone.
He said he didn't learn his lesson. I guess he was telling the truth last week, because he did the same thing over and over again on Sunday in the Super Bowl in the fourth quarter. So I'm just glad he's not in Atlanta anymore. Can't blame that one on Dan Quinn, but I'll try anyway. But I don't think he learned his lesson for sure. And 49ers fans probably have the same feeling Falcons fans had 3 years ago. All right, how about a little college basketball? Will Georgia or Georgia Tech make the NCAA tournament? Unfortunately, Tuck, I think the answer to this is no, and I don't know if anybody cares. I mean, they've got to get our attention. We thought Georgia would be better with Anthony Edwards. They are better than last year because they were horrible, but not enough to make the NCAA Big Dance.
Yeah, I think there were a lot of high hopes for both teams coming into this year. Georgia Tech was supposed to be, making a run too, but Georgia is just inconsistent. That's the problem, and I think down the stretch we'll see. We have seen the, real Georgia team. They started off kind of good, but now we see how they really are.
They're not like Auburn, are they?
Not like Auburn.
All right. How about a little NBA talk?
Okay,
Tuck?
let's do that.
Hawks, are they better now than they were at the beginning of the season? Their record's not very good, but as far as player development, you got to feel better about Cam Reddish. You got to feel better about DeAndre Hunter. You got to feel better about Kevin Huerter. Trae Young, of course, still a star, and Clint Capella coming in now. You got to feel good about that. So I think, forget the record. Yeah, they're better.
Who cares about the record? I know I predicted 55 wins like an idiot, and I'll say
I was hopeful.
I know. Injuries hurt. We'll blame it on the injuries this time.
And the suspension of Collins.
Suspension of Collins, that really did hurt him, for real, but maybe not to that extent. But yeah, they're better, and Capella coming, they need a bigger guy, and we'll see how much better they get now.
I watched them on Monday in person, and boy, I tell you, they got people look like you and I in the paint, but not with Capella coming, so that can be a big difference. Finally, the Braves, should they have traded for Mookie Betts? What do you think?
They would have to give up a ton. I mean, he's a great bat, but you know how I feel about bats. I think you do too. Maybe not. Maybe you'll say something other than what I think you'll say, but from one bat to the other, there's really not that much of a difference to me.
I think he's a great player. I would have wanted David Price more than Betts, because I think he would have been good in that spot in that rotation. Everybody's been getting on me on social media like I care. I mean, I would have loved David Price to be in that rotation. He's good. I'm glad you are. You're the only one. All right. Thank you. That's Rant and Rave for this week.